Welcome to our Tripodcast. We're here at the 2011 BSCAI Convention in Las Vegas at the Bellagio Hotel, and our special guest is Steve Garcia, CBSE, with SMI Services in Albequerque, New Mexico. Steve, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Why don't you tell our audience a little bit about your company and size, or where you? I know you're in Albuquerque, but is that it, or have you diversified out?
Yeah. Again, the company name is SMI Facility Services. We're based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. We cover the entire state of New Mexico, and we do a little bit in Arizona, a little bit in Texas. We started the business in 1992, me and my brother Val Garcia, which I'm sure you're familiar with Val. He introduced me to the business, and along with him I fell in love with the industry.
Okay.
So we've been doing that ever since. And the very first year we started, we came to a BSCAI event and fell in love with it. And I think the reason for our success has been the association.
Yes. Yeah. I can tell you there are a lot of members that, if we can get them to come the first time, they fall in love with the information that we put out. And the one thing too that you learn a lot here is you make friends.
Yes,
and people that you can call up on a whim and say, I need help, I got a question. In fact, you've joined a peer group, haven't you?
Yes, we've been in a peer group for about 8 years, and we have 5 members throughout the U.S. And I think that has been a very great deal for us, because we're able to go into someone else's business and see how they operate and ask those personal questions that you might not get from your competitor.
So, you won't get that information right there in Albuquerque, right?
Yeah. So it's been a blessing for us.
So talking about this year, 2011, did you see anything at the show, the trade show that just ended actually this afternoon, that's going to be exciting for your company, or you've been through some sessions now in education? Anything that you've learned here that you're going to be able to use?
Yeah, well, this was my first ISSA BSCAI trade show, and it was huge. I don't think I got to see everything, but I did reflect on it, and over the years, you've just seen the technology in our industry change. And I think to be able to compete in our industry, you have to be at the leading edge. And a lot of these folks here, will show you how to get it done if you just ask and do a little research. I mean, it's here for you to take in and get it done. So, that's one thing that I really noticed at the trade show, is the technology there is just amazing. So.
It's hard to get it all done in 2 or 3 days.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Well, Steve, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us here and talk a little bit about the show and a little bit about your company.
Thank you.
We want to thank you for tuning in and watching us.